Set piece here, Tekamotise. Angled in towards Harrison, and Alya Shkut was running interference in front of the former Chipper goalkeeper. Was that Joseph Masonda was the defender, and he just positioned himself very nicely and kept Mashiko on his left, in fact Biliat on his left shoulder, just enough for Harrison to get his foot to the ball. At the moment though, it's all Mamelodi Sundowns. Mashaba into the penalty area. That's Biliat. Shkut. Nobody with the angled run, because I think Mashiko would have been offside if he'd moved.
Yeah, where you give Sundowns a chance to play that ball into the box. Yes, Alya hasn't gone up this time, but there's still enough.
Mutise looking for the flick on, and he gets it as well from Mashiko. And they're causing all sorts of problems because area now. Mutise, does he get the signal correct this time? Again it drops over the back of the wall, and again Harrison's in trouble, and Owusu will
around him. It's very difficult for him to be able to deal with it. This one he had to basically pull up, maybe possibly the best save of the match.
Owusu on Alya Shkut. This is Elias Palembe. Into stoppage time at Loftus Versfeld Stadium. Alya Shkut looking interested. Oh, it's gone just wide. I think that is Malachila.
Could have been shoot as well. He missed it, then Malachila.
If you stick it in and pull it out, maybe there's a chance. But you stick it in, you leave it in there. I don't think referee Bennett was ever going to allow that to, or Arrows to get away with that. Bryce Moon, Alya Shkut. Does have a wonderful aerial presence. Bongani Zungu is going to be the furthest midfielder back in the centre of the park, William.
Yes, since arriving from Amatarks beginning of the season.
Well, that wasn't too confident, I must say, in the centre of defence, and Seth Owusu and Mark vital for Arrows.
Easier said than done, it is often said, but clearly the idea is all there for all to see, but whether the players will live up to that remains to be seen. But
him from the right hand side, he does well to read that, and suddenly there is space here for Bryce Moon. Even enough space for him to maybe have a shot. Header, goal! Biliat puts Sundowns in front. They have a chance to perhaps go above Ajax and Bloemfontein Celtic up to 9th position tonight. Biliat in the meantime, as Mamelodi Sundowns suddenly find themselves with a hunger to score more goals. Great work by Biliat, inside and outside. Appeals for a handball of Owusu, nothing from referee Bennett. The whistle stays in the pocket.
I think we're at a time where we need to be educated as viewers to understand that referees will make a decision based on what he thinks. Was the ball, or was how far was the defender?
I suppose in the season. It's going to be interesting to see just how Mamelodi Sundowns cope through the middle with Lamontfort Golden Arrows, because there's no holding midfielder. Angled ball already from Tekamotise. Does look as if Bongani Zungu is going to be the furthest midfielder back in the centre of the park, William.
Yes, since arriving from Amatarks beginning of the season.
Well, that wasn't 10 as well, and the last 5 matches of 2013 with 5 losses in a row, where they only scored 2 goals and conceded 13 in the process. So not a great end to 2013. This is the first match of 2014 for the Montfort Golden Arrows, whose last match was on the 21st of December. So it's been a long while that they've been out of action. Ball from Mutise, looking for Mashiko.
It's like, guys, let's try and keep the shape as much as you can. That's why I mentioned Dooley maybe playing the lone striking role for the most part, because they want to keep quite a bit of shape. So definitely conceding this early is not one of the ideas that they have.
Well, it wouldn't have been, but they did get themselves into a spot of bother a little bit earlier on. Owusu and Ryan Harrison. But no doubt
easier said than done, it is often said. But clearly the idea is all there for all to see. But whether the players will live up to that remains to be seen. With all the position that they managed to keep and all the chance that they create, their success rating as far as scoring goals has become the really biggest challenge. They're not converting enough as much as they're creating.
One thing that we haven't seen yet so far this evening, Zivakiri Tom, been a long-time servant of the KZN side, playing on the left-hand side of defence, and a mistake from Owusu through the middle. There's pace for Mamelodi Sundowns, cleared by Harrison. Billiat waiting for the pass, goes inside and outside of Mashava, who finds Masheko. Eventually it does fall to Billiat. Doesn't hang about, Billiat, does he? He's so quick off the mark. But that's a good position. As I said, no specialist defensive midfielder there. Flopper Kakana is amongst the substitutes tonight. He has an opportunity for Malajila. Sets it up for Billiat. It's a good challenge from Sianda Zwane, but the danger's not over yet. The Sundowns play in the middle of the park at the moment for Mamelodi Sundowns. Now the chase on. Bulafore skipping his way past defenders. Setting it up for Palembe. Billiat. Lafore. It's delightful. It really is. Comes up today with the space that Sundowns will hope that is available to him from the right-hand side. He does well to read that, and suddenly there is space here for Bryce Moon. Even enough space for him to maybe have a shot. Header! Goal! Billiat! Sheko. Both sides have made one substitution. Billiat in the meantime. Lafore gets his first touch on the right-hand side. Takes on him Zivakiri Tom. He's worked himself into a really good position. Palembe. Is there a touch? Lafore will score with his second touch.
And he lost it.
Billiat. Mujise. Mujise goes for goal, and Wanti Maholo back into the midfield position where he's playing the defensive midfield role alongside of Dundee Yusuf Kaboni. Billiat from Mwine, and Tuli was looking interested in that as we enter the final 5 minutes of the first half. Another opportunity for Palembe. He suddenly pops up on the right-hand side, or the left-hand side. Mashiko, Mashava, Mashiko again. And Harrison under pressure. Kuboni well cut out by Malajila. Now the chase is on for Billiat. Look at the pace of the man. From the 5 losses consecutively towards the end of last year. Lots of work to do for Arrows. Moon. Billiat. Not a bad ball. Avoid space! Oh, good. Hasn't really been tested tonight, says Thabo Ntete. And
Not at all. Not at all. They're having a very easy game.
Lafore, it's a delightful ball! This encounter in the ABSA Premiership. Mamelodi Sundowns 2, Le Montfort Golden Arrows 0. Billiat in space one more time. Palembe takes his time, or comes off the crossbar.
Wow, what a neat pass from Zungu. And unfortunately, Lafore running too ahead of the ball.
He has had some delightful touches tonight. Lafore. Ball possession football, 10 minutes to play at Loftus. Really is a rear-guard action. Chance for Ramagalela. Good save, Harrison with the legs. Keep it in there. I don't think referee Bennett was ever going to allow that to, or Arrows to get away with that. Bryce Moon, Alias Gut, as you like. Perhaps a little bit of a dangerous ploy to knock it across the front of Ntuli. No damage done. Ramagalela through to Billiat. Ramagalela. Still Ramagalela. Not a great effort really from Teko.